Alright, at the computer, I'm already logged into Cricut Design Space. I am also on the welcome screen. We're going to stay on the welcome screen and scroll toward the bottom until we come across the category of crazy cool cards. You can see the categories over here on the left hand side. Just keep on going. Alright, so there's our category, crazy cool cards. You want to go to the right hand side and you will see Flip Card Starter Project. Go ahead and click on that. This will bring up a preview window. All right, so this is the preview. You can see what the card looks like. Now here where it says finish size, you want to pick what kind of card you want to make. Do you want it to have it be a heart shape, square, or circle? Also a trifold or a bifold. I'm going to choose this square trifold card. You can see it's a 5x5 size. Go ahead and click on that. Now it's going to bring up another preview screen of what the card looks like of the one we chose. So at the very bottom, I'm going to choose Customize. All right, so the card does come in grouped together. So we're going to right click on that and choose Ungroup. Move our envelope aside. Now we have all of our pieces here. So we have these pieces, this piece, and then this piece. So this is the card base. These are the pieces here. This is pattern paper, so I'm going to click on this and change that to be a different color so we can see that a little bit better. If I bring this up on top of these, you can see these fit just inside those square marks. So this square here, we don't need that. So what I'm going to do is go to my right-hand side toolbar at the very bottom and choose Contour. I'm going to click on that square to hide it, and then click on the X to close it out. Now all this is going to do is pattern paper. Then we have this square. That's going to go on top of this square here. So if we go to the very top of Design Space, you can see our project here. Go ahead and click on that. That takes you back to the preview window, and you can see that square right there. So we're going to use that piece here. I'm not sure what this piece is for. It is the same size as our paper here. I'm going to use the arrows on the handles on the corners and make this be a little bit smaller. So it's going to fit inside that, and I'll cut this out in white cardstock. I can use that for my greeting area, for my message. All right, now I do want to go to my left-hand side toolbar to add an image for the front of our card here. So left-hand side toolbar, click on Images. I'm going to go to Browse All Images. In the search box, I'm going to type in the word Spring. Then click on Enter. And I want to find a greeting for the front of my card. And I'm looking for one that is more of a square shape since I chose this square card. So you can see this one, while it's cute, it is more of a rectangle. So I was on here earlier and I did see one I liked. So I'm going to scroll down to find that one. You can see there's lots of different Hello Spring type greetings on here. Really cute. And that one's cute as well, but that is in a more circular shape. All right, this is the one I chose right there, Hello Spring. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to choose Add to Canvas. All right, so this is what that looks like. I'm going to change this piece to be white. I'm going to change that color of that to be white. Now this piece, I'm going to flatten this out so it becomes a print then cut. So to have it flattened, you want to have it selected. The bottom right-hand corner of Design Space again, I'm going to click on Flatten, and that makes that a print then cut. You can see that there in the Layers panel. I'm going to use my arrows to make that be smaller to fit on my square here. So I like this greeting because there's no flowers to it, so you can choose any kind of pattern paper you like. There's no images on here. So I think that looks pretty good. I might go a tad bit smaller than that. All right, so I like that. I'm going to highlight both pieces, the greeting and the square. Go to my top toolbar and choose Align. And I'm going to choose Align Center. And I'm going to right click on that and choose Flatten. So now that is a print then cut image. All right, so I'm going to go to my upper right hand corner. So we have our pattern paper here, our card base, our envelope, as well as this piece which I'll cut out in white. All right, at the very top, I'm just going to click on Make It so we can see our matte preview. So it looks like we have 5 mats. This one is going to be a print then cut. So you send this to your printer, print it out, load it on your mat, and then Cricut will cut it out for you. Mat 2 is our envelope. You will need a piece of 12x12 paper or cardstock for that. Mat 3 is our card base. Mat 4 is the white piece here. Then mat 5 is our pattern paper. We're going to click on mat 1, and I'm going to choose Continue. So you can see here it says Send to Printer. So I'm going to send to printer and print that out, take it to my machine, cut it out, and I will cut all these pieces out as well, and we'll go to the computer and go to the table and put our card together. All right, everything is cut out. We're first going to work with our envelope. So I'm going to go and score that, or pre-score it, just to get it started. Then we'll go back on with our bone folder to give that a better crease. Okay, so you can see our envelope. We have the two sides, which are equal. This piece has a flat edge and this piece has a pointed edge. I'm going to guess this is the bottom. So I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to go and grab my glue. Over here, I'm just using art glitter glue. And I'm going to put it on this flatbread here, just along the side. On that one and on this one here. And just let that glue set up and do its thing. All right, so our envelope is done. That's really cute. And again, this is a 5x5 card. All right, so I'm going to put my tip back on my glue. And now we're going to work on the card. All right, so we have the card base. So we're going to go ahead and fold. You're going to see your first score line, a second score line, and this one. The first score line, you're going to fold away from you. Okay, and the second one, you're going to fold toward you. So it looks like that. Right, and then this one, I'm going to guess gets folded inward or outward. All right, let me look here. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. That's why I fold these the opposite way. So I'm not sure how this, there we go, like that. Okay, so you can see that. So it sticks out a little bit. That's what the card looks like. Okay. All right, so now we have this piece that we did the print and cut on. We're going to pop that up. We're first going to add our paper. So we can see we have this one, and we have this one that's going to go here, and this one that's going to go here. This is a double-sided paper, so I always can change the direction of it, but I do like the flowers showing. Let's take our adhesive. I'm just using my advanced tape glider. Okay, so I'm going to put this first piece down. And again, it's going to go inside the score marks, leaving a border. That's really cute. I did the same for this one. Okay, and that one's going to go in the middle. Okay, and then we have this one here. Now this is the one we can write our greeting on, that we're going to put this on top of it. I actually think I'm going to trim this a little bit more. So I'm going to take my trimmer and just trim a little bit off the side. Just so it shows more of that paper behind it. Yeah, I like that better. All right, so on this one, I can always do the pattern paper on this side. No, I'm going to go with the flowers. Okay, go ahead and adhere this one down. You want to try to keep it even all the way across with the other ones as far as the top and the bottom. Okay, then we have our white piece for our greeting. You can always, inside Design Space, you can add an image to this as well. You know, you can use the markers, or you can do a saying, and then just like we did before, change it to be a print and cut, and your whole card is done, including your greeting on the inside. All right, so we have that there. So that is our card. How cute is that? All right, now our image. I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to use 5. I don't really think you need 5, but I like being even. So all 4 corners and then one in the middle. Give them a squish, take the backing off. And our card will be done. So really fun little card. And I recommend, I'm going to go back in Design Space and I'm going to bring this to my, just like we did before, go and find the card and then bring it into my Design Space and I will save it. This way I know where to go when I want to make it again. All right, so this can go either way. I'm going to go this way. All right, that's going to go right in the middle, just like that. That's really cute. Isn't that cute? And very easy to make, right? All right, so we have our envelope. It probably could have used a smaller envelope for sure. All right, you know what? I think this might fit into an A2 size envelope. I'm not sure why they recommended a 5x5 envelope. Let me grab an envelope real quick. All right, so this is just your regular A2 size envelope. Yeah, it'll fit in there with plenty of room. There we go. There you go. So you don't need to cut out the envelope if you don't want to. But again, it fits inside a regular A2 envelope. It'll also fit inside here like that. Or on the side like this, it'll also fit. Let me see. It fits in there. Yep, fits in there fine. So either envelope is fine. All right, so I do have a core kit for you, or not a core kit, a card kit for you. So I include all the pieces. I do include this size envelope. I did have to fold it. I did not glue it. I did have to fold it to fit it in my bag. I will also include a regular size envelope as well as this finished card. So you have a card to mail and a card to make. So to be entered in the card kit, you go to my website. I will have a direct link below. Leave me a comment. The first one that comments will be the winner of the card kit. Well, my friends, there you have any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.